Welcome to Mr. and Mrs. English. Speak with confidence. Learn with ease. Start your English journey today.
Hello, and welcome back to Mr. and Mrs. English channel. Ever had a phone call in English where you freeze, suddenly unable to remember your own name? You're not alone today. We're about to make phone English way less intimidating, and maybe even a little fun.
I once forgot my name for 3 seconds during a restaurant call. True story. Hi, I'm Emma, and I promise not to ask you for your name unless you want to practice.
And I'm Daniel, who sometimes overuses and but that's becoming a thing of the past. We're tackling phone conversations in English today.
By the end, you'll know 100 essential phone phrases, get tips for sounding professional, and handle nerve-wracking situations like a pro.
Ready for the roadmap? We'll cover answering the phone, making calls, handling awkward moments, and ending calls like a boss, plus some epic vocabulary breakdowns and stories.
Phone calls are like missing half your superpowers. No face, no gestures, just your voice. Remember Daniel's reservation call? Classic case.
I practiced in English and still froze. My sister found it hilarious. I mean, who forgets their own name under pressure?
It happens to the best of us. Even I got tongue-tied calling my doctor's office. The receptionist spoke at turbo speed. I felt like I was auditioning for a superhero movie.
So, if phone calls make you nervous, you're in good company. Let's figure out how to make them less scary and a bit more fun. Let's kick things off. When you answer a personal call, do you just say hello?
For friends, yes. But if I don't know who's calling, I add, "Hello, this is Emma." It's like giving your phone a name tag.
Work calls get the VIP treatment. Good morning. This is Daniel speaking. Or, something that sounds like you work at Buckingham Palace.
Both "This is Emma" and "Emma speaking" work. If someone asks for you, just drop a confident "speaking." Bonus points if you can say it without sounding like James Bond.
Now, what about outgoing calls? Do you always start with your name?
Absolutely. "Hello, this is Emma calling." Or, for business, "Hi, this is Emma from Mr. and Mrs. English." It's like a backstage pass for your conversation.
If you're calling a business, say exactly why. "Hi, I'd like to make a reservation." Or, "I'm calling to schedule an appointment." No mystery, just clarity.
Clarity is king. Otherwise, you might end up reserving a table for a doctor's appointment or scheduling an X-ray at a restaurant.
What if you need to talk to someone specific, but someone else answers?
Ask, "May I speak to Sarah, please?" Or, "Is Dr. Johnson available?" If you want to sound especially fancy, try, "Could you put me through to the sales department?"
Wait, what does "put me through" mean?
It's phone talk for transfer me. Receptionists love this phrase. And yes, sometimes you get transferred so much you feel like you're on a phone world tour.
All right. Suppose the person you need isn't available. What next? Do you just hang up and cry?
Nope. Ask when to call back or leave a message. "Could I leave a message?" is your magic phrase. Bonus, it saves a lot of tears.
Pro tip: always leave your name, number, and why you're calling. Please tell him Daniel called. My number is 555-123. The reason helps prevent mystery messages.
And please, speak slowly with numbers. We don't want your phone number to sound like a secret code.
What if you're the one taking a message? It's not a spy movie, right?
Just say, "Would you like to leave a message?" Or, "Can I take a message?" Then channel your inner detective and write down everything important.
If you get a message that's missing the phone number, it's basically like getting a treasure map with no X marks.
Exactly. Get the name, number, and what they need. If not, you'll be hunting for clues all day.
Sometimes you need to check something or grab a document. How do you ask someone to wait without sounding like you're on hold for the universe?
Use, "Could you hold for a moment, please?" Or, "Hang on a second." Friends get, "Hold on," but professional calls need some extra politeness.
And while you wait, you might get the world's catchiest hold music. I vote we add some disco next time.
When you're back, thank them. "Thank you for holding." Or, "Sorry to keep you waiting." That way, they don't just feel like a forgotten sock in the dryer.
If you can't hear the other person or they're speaking at warp speed, How do you politely ask for clarity?
Try, could you speak up, please? Or, the connection isn't very good. Could you repeat that? And if they're talking too fast, could you speak more slowly? Saves the day.
And my favorite phrase, I didn't catch that. It's just polite enough not to offend, but honest enough to get a repeat.
Don't pretend you understand unless you want to accidentally order 100 pizzas.
Now, the toughest part. How do you end a call without sounding like you're running away from a bad date?
Signal the end. Well, I should let you go. Or, I think that covers everything. Then, sprinkle some politeness. Thanks for your time. Or, talk to you soon.
If you need to leave, add a reason. I have another call. Or, I should get going. No ghosting allowed.
And always confirm details before hanging up. Just to confirm, the meeting is at 3 p.m., right? Prevents accidental meetings at midnight.
Let's roleplay. What if you're making or changing an appointment?
Start with, I'd like to make an appointment. If you need a change, try, can I reschedule? Or, I need to cancel.
For restaurants, I'd like to make a reservation for Friday at 7. And don't forget the number of people or they'll assume you're dining alone with your imaginary friend.
Stores? Ask, do you have this in stock? If it's out of stock, brace for disappointment. Extra points for sounding like a TV shopping host.
Customer service calls can be epic. How do you complain politely without turning into a raging monster?
Say, I'm not satisfied with. Or, I'd like to speak to a manager. Stay calm, even if your washing machine has decided to wash your phone.
Emergencies. I need help. This is an emergency. Give your location. And keep your superhero cape nearby.
Wrong numbers? Just say, I think you have the wrong number. Or, if you dialed wrong, sorry, my phone wanted to call you on its own.
What about voicemail? Is it just me? Or does everyone sound like a robot on their greeting?
Keep it short and simple. Hi, you've reached Emma. Please leave your name and number. And for conference calls, say your name before speaking, otherwise everyone assumes the ghost of meetings past is talking.
Polite interruptions. Excuse me. Or, if I may add something. Don't just shout over people like you're at a rock concert.
And if the call is breaking up, say, you're breaking up. Or, let me call you back on a better line. Nobody likes playing phone charades.
Let's break down some essential vocabulary. First up, available. Means free to talk or meet.
If someone's unavailable, they're busy. Next, hold to wait on the phone. Bonus points if you survive epic hold music.
Confirm is for checking info. Reschedule means to change appointment time. Put through is phone lingo for transfer.
Speak up means talk louder. I didn't catch that as your politeness shield. In stock is for products that aren't hiding in the warehouse.
Professional phone calls need a few tricks. Smile while you talk. People can hear it even if your hair is a mess.
Speak clearly, take notes, and don't multitask with snacks. Find a quiet spot, unless you want to share your dog's barking with the world.
Always confirm details at the end. So, just to confirm, he's like putting on the seatbelt before hanging up.
If you promise to follow up, do it. Otherwise, your credibility goes out of stock.
Let's organize all this phone wisdom. Answer the phone with hello or your name. Be formal for work, casual for friends.
If you're calling, introduce yourself and state your purpose. Ask for who you need with "May I speak to?" and leave messages clearly.
To manage the call, ask people to hold, repeat, or speak up. Always thank them for waiting. End calls politely and confirm details.
Handle appointments, reservations, stores, and emergencies with specific phrases. Voicemail, keep it brief. Conference calls, say your name.
Now, what phone situation makes you nervous? For me, it's complaining I hate conflict, but I'll use I'm not satisfied with next time.
I dread fast talkers, but now I didn't catch that. Could you speak more slowly? Is my new superpower.
Everyone has their own phone nemesis appointments. Customer service, bosses, or mysterious unknown calls.
Tell us your toughest phone call and which phrase you plan to use. Sharing helps us all, and you get bonus English practice.
All right, let's wrap up with 3 key takeaways. First, phone conversations aren't as scary once you know the right phrases.
Second, sounding professional is about clarity and politeness, not having a British accent. Third, always confirm details to avoid mix-ups and midnight meetings.
Here's your action step. Pick one phrase from today and use it in your next phone call, even if you're just calling to order pizza.
Keep practicing, don't fear mistakes, and remember, even native speakers get nervous. Every phone call is a chance to level up your English.
Thanks for joining us. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and keep practicing your phone English in Mr. and Mrs. English channel. Have a wonderful day wherever you are.
Goodbye, everyone! May your calls be clear, your hold music short, and your confidence high.